Oh, say does.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA. And, Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Here we go. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. They've got Kevin Huerter. Jeremy Grant is out there with Turner. And it's Griffin, and it's Ball in at the point guard. And so the Charlotte Hornets get the first points of the ball game. Here's Bridges, and it's sent back by Turner. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Here's Bridges. Doesn't go for him. And the Hornets now going the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
Now, here's Dinwiddie, following the miss by Jeremy Grant. There's a screen. Here's Dinwiddie, and it's sent back by Turner.
And I would not test Turner. And Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Well, I played for the New Jersey Nets, and look, they made that move across the Hudson back in 2012, relocating to Brooklyn, which I think was the right move.
Here's Finney Smith.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Dorian Finney-Smith. Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Hornets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Ball, the pass to Turner. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Turner's got his second bucket of the night. And well over a decade in Brooklyn for the Nets. Richard, what kind of impact has that move had on the franchise?
Well, look, it's been great. The arena is fantastic. The fan base is growing. And more importantly, their ability to attract top-tier free agents like KD and Kyrie. They do not join the Nets if they're still in Jersey.
Here's Finney Smith following the score by Miles Turner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Dinwiddie. And again, it's the Nets missing.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
And the shot goes in. Turner's got his third basket of the night right there.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
The Nets have gone 0 of 4. Listen, their first 4 field goals here. Dinwiddie against Ball. Dinwiddie with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Hornets have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Ball. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Nets still looking like they're getting going. Trailing here by 8. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Huerter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Bridges, right side. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Mikal Bridges has found a groove the last couple of years. 5 years removed from college, and he's become a full-time starter.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Bridges, the rebound by Turner.
And about Mikal Bridges, just how good can he be?
He's got the power to beat you off the dribble inside, certainly likes to attack the paint, but he can also spot up and beat you from beyond the arc.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. In the corner, it's Bridges. Johnson outside. Claxton the pass to Bridges. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Claxton no good.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Ball dishes to Turner. Rebound, Brooklyn. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
And that is why coaches preach about the details. The margins in this league are razor thin.
Now, here's Bridges, following the miss by Miles Turner.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Simmons checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Harris comes in for Johnson. Thomas checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Curry subbed in for Dinwiddie. The Hornets also changing it up. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Griffin. Alex Caruso comes in for Kevin Huerter. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Ball. Now here's Thomas. He's coming off a 10-point game against Boston. Rubio against Curry. Here's Turner. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. And it's 8 points for Miles Turner.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Caruso against Thomas. They need this. And he sinks the layup.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Rubio against Curry. Rubio the pass to Turner.
And it's crucial that Turner remains assertive like this because it's how he's going to get these calls.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First free throw is good.
At the line with 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Turner. 5 seconds left in the first quarter. The three from Thomas. And that one released in time, but no good. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Hornets lead by 17. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn.
Please give a big round of applause for your next.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Charlotte. Nets trail by 17. They've got Seth Curry. Also Thomas out there. And Simmons is out there with Harris. And it's Claxton in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. The Hornets shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Grant goes in. And the dunk by Grant.
And I like to see Grant taking that head-on approach, driving hard and taking control of the possession.
Upside Thomas. The shot, no good. And the Hornets now going the other way. Pass to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Brooklyn with the ball. After the basket by Charlotte. Outside Curry. Shoots over Rubio. And Curry the bucket on the assist from Simmons. Curry's got his first bucket in this one. So it's Rubio bringing it up for Charlotte. Here's Grant. No good that time. Nets trail by 19. You know, as the regular season, Greg, winds down, you can feel things start to change around the league, can't you?
Yeah, I mean, some teams are getting totally in the zone for the playoffs, while other squads are using this time to plan for next year and try to figure out what went wrong.
Now, here's Caruso. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Harris looking it over. And there's the pass to Claxton. Here's Curry. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Thomas got 5 now.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
And a new group in for the Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Johnson comes in for Harris. Bridges is checked in for Thomas. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Curry. The Hornets also changing it up. Griffin's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Kevin Huerter comes in for Alex Caruso. And Ball subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Now Bridges following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
The Nets have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. Both free throws good from Bridges.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Huerter, no good.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
And Simmons slams it in.
And no issues getting up for Simmons. An emphatic 2 points from the Australian.
Ball against Dinwiddie. Ball, the pass to Griffin. From outside the arc, up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Hornets leading by 15, and Ben Simmons, the epitome of a point forward.
He passes it well and plays huge for a guard at 6'11". It's crazy. It is very rare to see a player of his size with his skill set.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Johnson, the pass to Dinwiddie. Cousins against Simmons. Clock at 6. Finney-Smith kicks to Dinwiddie. And the Nets, another 3.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Outside ball. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Nets.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's to Dinwiddie. We've got 1:55 left in the second quarter. Bridges passes to Johnson. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Ball kicks to Huerter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ball's got 12 in the game.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. Nets trail by 14. Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. That one's not going to go. Excellent D there from Ball.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Lets it go from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Top of the key Ball. Takes a three. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
What mastery from Simmons, fooling the entire defense in the paint there.
And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Harris comes in for Johnson. Thomas checked in for Bridges. And it's Seth Curry in for Dinwiddie. Nets trail by 16. And Thomas has it in the corner. Shoots over Herter. Thomas, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here's Turner. And that's a foul called on A.J. Griffin. That's his first foul.
2 seconds.
For three, Harris. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And
welcome to...
Uh-oh, there's a duel at the point guard position, really testing each other's ability to run.
And now let's talk about the first half we just watched. A fantastic performance for the Charlotte Hornets. And that about wraps it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And Charlotte, looking at who they've got. They've got Grant. LaMelo Ball is out there with Kevin Herter. Then it's Turner. And it's Griffin in at the 3.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Ball from long range. No good on that one. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. They hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. Johnson outside. Over Griffin. Here's Claxton. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And now it's time to look at our rookie leaderboard and see which of the first-year players are tops in assists during the last month. Look at Griffin, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved.
And he's been setting the table beautifully. I mean, that'll keep his veteran teammates really happy.
Dinwiddie against Ball. Down low. Here's Bridges. Out to the right wing. Tries yet again. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Shot from free throw range. No good off the back of the rim.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Ball against Dinwiddie. Johnson. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Charlotte calls timeout. And the Nets making a change here. Thomas is checked in. Charlotte also making some changes. Alex Caruso is checked in for Griffin. And Ricky Rubio is subbed in for Ball. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Drills it from outside.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Brooklyn making some changes. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Joe Harris comes in for Johnson. And Curry subbed in for Dinwiddie. Rubio with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Releases. And too long on the shot. Nets trail by 20. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Hey, Richard, for a while, teams went small. They became quicker. Now we're seeing some teams go big, playing 2, sometimes 3 7-footers in the lineup. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's always a pendulum swing. Once it goes too small, then all of a sudden the pendulum swings back. And now everyone is looking for size. But you have to have size that can also stretch the floor because teams need guys that can rebound. That's what they're looking for.
Passes it to Thomas. Nets passing it around. Here's Claxton. He kicks to Thomas. Shoots over Caruso. Out of hand on it. Rubio finds Grant. And it's good for 2. Grant's got 6.
And get your best scorers, high percentage looks, offensive strategy 101. Grant delivering.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Now Simmons, he's got 6. Pass to Harris, to the paint. To end the run, here's Claxton. The rebound by Grant. Charlotte's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Launches it. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Timeout called the Nets. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for the Hornets. Nick Richards comes in for Kevin Huerter. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And here is Thomas. He's got 5 to the inside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, Cousins is a legitimate shot-blocking threat, using that reach to deter shots.
Grant for 3. Offensive rebound. And Cousins kicks to Grant. From past the arc. Cousins, the pass to Richards. Now Grant. Shoots the 3. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Rubio. Out to the wing. They shoot again. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And for the Nets, they're shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. It's stolen. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Caruso. That's tipped. Simmons feeling it out a bit. And the pass to Claxton. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists tonight.
At 6'11", with his passing skills, Simmons will always find the open man.
Grant for 3. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the 4th.
And so it's Charlotte. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. They've got Sharp. Seth Curry is out there with Mills. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Watanabe in at the 4 slot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And I love Ball's awareness. When the mid-range J is available, he is more than happy to take it.
Now, here's Sharp. Back to Mills. Lets it go with a 3. That shot, no good. Here's Ball. That's down the hatch. Notch 1 more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
And here's Mills from the arc. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Ball, the pass to Mykhailiuk. Outside, Ball. The 3. Again, Ball missing.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Pass to Watanabe. Back to Curry. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Undrafted coming out of college in 2013. Seth Curry only played 48 games in his first 3 seasons, spending most of the time destroying the G League.
And both free throws good for Curry.
And when you look at what he's doing now, it's hard to believe that Seth was ever kept off an NBA roster.
He's made quite the career for himself as one of the league's great three-point shooters and just an efficient scorer from all 3 levels.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Here's Sharp. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. To the middle. Here's Ball. And the Hornets miss again. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Curry with him. Passes it to Watanabe. And the Nets miss again. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Kept alive. Plays it up and banks it in. Ball's got 6 in the quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Watanabe passes to Curry. 6 to shoot. No good there. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Outside, Ball. 3-pointer. Again, Ball missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside Curry. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. The Nets have gone 0-6 in the 4th quarter. Disastrous start to the period. Harris kicks to Dinwiddie. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
For Charlotte, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th, 4 of 9. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Charlotte making a switch here. Richards is checked in. Over to the wing. Dinwiddie against Ball. And that one drops for him. Dinwiddie's got 4 this quarter.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
There's Ball with the 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Dinwiddie outside.
Fourth quarter.
Kicks it to Bridges. 1:51 left in the fourth. Harris lays it up off the glass. Harris has got his first bucket of the night.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities. Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And that one is off. Charlotte has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And the basket is good. Ball's got 26 points.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hornets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And I think coming into this game, these guys felt they had the confidence to win. And looking at the season they've had, already 58 wins in the books. Tonight will be win number 59.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight. And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Feeds to Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
And the second free throw, good. And Brooklyn has possession. Pass to Harris. Back to Dinwiddie. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 5 to shoot. He dishes it to Bridges. And here's Harris from the arc. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Here's Ball. Here's Herter. Off target. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.